Hello everyone, this is Anshuman Tandon over here and I welcome you to our episode 2. Now today we are going to discuss two topics related to lookup functions in Excel, which are VLOOKUP function and HLOOKUP function. So before moving towards these functions, I just want to tell you what are lookup functions. So lookup functions are those functions in Excel which will help us to basically look up or find out our data from one dataset to another dataset. Now, why we have two different functions over here, which are VLOOKUP and HLOOKUP. So VLOOKUP stands for vertical lookup and HLOOKUP stands for horizontal lookup. So if your data is in vertical format, you can use VLOOKUP function to basically do the activity of looking up data from one dataset to another dataset. However, if your data is in horizontal format, you can use the HLOOKUP function. So without adding more to that, let's move to our functions. So first I will take you towards the notes that I have prepared. You can find these notes in the description of this video, and we have another links which are important to you in the description of this video, so you can go through them. So what is VLOOKUP function? So VLOOKUP is a function in Microsoft Excel that allows you to search for a specific value in a table and retrieve that information from the table based on the value you are looking for. The name VLOOKUP stands for vertical lookup because it searches the data vertically down towards the table. Now the syntax of VLOOKUP is equal VLOOKUP, lookup value, table array, column index number and range lookup. So first let's understand what is lookup value. So lookup value refers to that value which you are searching for the data. Table array means the area in the Excel worksheet, or basically the range of the cells from where you want to search this lookup value. Now column index number refers to that number of the column in that particular data set from where you are looking your data that contains the information which you want to retrieve. And range lookup will tell Excel to basically do two things, that is exact match or approximate match. Now if you want to do an exact match, you can put a false or 0 over here, and if you want to do an approximate match, you can use true or 1 in this place. Now if I take you towards the HLOOKUP function, it is exactly same. The only difference is the data from which you want to search and retrieve your information will not be in vertical format, that is it will not be from top to bottom, it will be from left to right, that is in the horizontal format. Now the only difference that you can find in HLOOKUP function is that over here instead of column index number we have row index number. This is because now you are not searching your data from top to bottom, but you are searching from left to right. Now let's see the implication of this entire functions into the Excel and then understand that what we are going to apply. So the first function is VLOOKUP function. Here you can see that I have a data set in which I have some product ID, product name and price, and I have to search the values like this. So if I want to search this value, I can use VLOOKUP because my data is currently in the vertical state. Now if you want to apply VLOOKUP over here, you can simply type equal VLOOKUP and open the bracket. Now after opening the bracket, you can see that we have those items over here which we have to select. Now the first one is lookup value. So your lookup value should be the data which you want to search. Then after pressing the comma, you can see that now we have to select the table array, which is the area in the worksheet or the range from which you want to search and retrieve the data. Okay, now the column index number will be that column in the data set from where you want to retrieve the data. So in our case we want to retrieve the price, so our price column is the third one. Now you can see over here that my price column is in D, so instead of applying 4 I am using 3 over here. This is because when you are using VLOOKUP function, you don't have to start from the very first column. Instead you have to consider that column as first in which you are searching your data. So by applying this method, the price column is third, which is first, second and third over here. And then in the range lookup, you can see that I have true and false over here, where true says approximate match and false says exact match. So I am going to using false over here. Now you can see that because I have the exact value over here, my price has come exactly. Now you can see that the second value is 1004.1, which is not in the data set. So in this case, I cannot apply the exact lookup, which is the false. Instead, I can use the same function over here. But the problem is that I won't get the desired result. So what I have to do, that instead of false, I have to apply true over here, which is approximate match, to let Excel understand what is the closest value of this data, and then Excel can retrieve the data based on this particular value. So you can see over here that, so after going towards the true approximate match of VLOOKUP, now let's move on to next type of VLOOKUP, which is the wildcard VLOOKUP. So you can see that over here I have product names as well, where what the user wants me to search is the product which has berry in it. So let's say if I directly search this, so I have to type VLOOKUP, then I will select this berry, go towards the data. See, now I am not selecting from the column B, I am selecting from column C because my data is in column C only. Comma 2, now it is 2 because now my first column is C instead of A or B. Comma false. So you can see that over here I am not getting a result because there is no specific bird named berry. So what I have to do in order to search this kind of things over here is I have to basically apply stars at the very start and very end of this text. So as you can see over here, what I have done is, instead of basically typing this G1, what I can do is I can say star berry star and close the double column. Now you can see I am getting 3.25, which is the exact result what I want. And this is because now I told VLOOKUP that I want to select the text where berry is in there. Either it is from start or either it is from end, I don't care. I just want this anywhere in between. So I have added 2 star at the start and at the end of this, and I got my result over here. Now this is basically VLOOKUP function. Now let's move on towards the HLOOKUP function. So you can see that we have similar data that we have in VLOOKUP. The only change is that this data is horizontal. So the only change between VLOOKUP and HLOOKUP is that HLOOKUP search for horizontal data and not for vertical data, and the same thing we did over here. So now let's say if I want to apply HLOOKUP over here, so I will type HLOOKUP, open the bracket, select the lookup value, which means the value I want to search, then the entire data set starting from the column where my data is, then row index number. Now you can see here row index number is written, not column index number, because now I have to apply for rows, not for columns. Okay, so for price my row index number will be 3, and then I want to do a exact lookup over here. So you can see that I have got my result. However, if the value doesn't match exactly, then all I have to do is my entire formula will remain same. The only thing is I will apply true for approximate match to let Excel understand what is the closest value, and I will get my results based on that closest value. Now this value can sometimes give you the correct result, but it can be a little different from what you want, because here Excel only understanding what is the closest value to this number. Now same goes for berry, where HLOOKUP, in the HLOOKUP I have to type star berry star, just to make sure that this berry, wherever it is, whether it is from start or from the end, it should come. Now I will select my data. Now I not select from this area, but instead I have select from product name, because the searching result is here, not in the first row. And now also my row index number become 2, because this is the second row as per my data, and then I do a exact match. So you can see I got my desired result over here. So what we have learned is there are two lookup functions, VLOOKUP and HLOOKUP, which we understood today. VLOOKUP stands for vertical lookup, where if your data is in vertical format, you can use VLOOKUP function to look for your data. What you have to apply is first the lookup value, which is what you want to search, then the table array, that is where you want to search, then the column index number, which consists of that data which you want to retrieve, and then the range lookup, which says for true and false. True means approximate match, where Excel will look for the closest data that match to your search and will give you the retrieved data based on its understanding. In case of false, that is exact match, Excel will look for the exact data which you are searching, not any closed data. Okay, so in the false you will get the exact lookup. Now what we learned, that not all the time we have to give a specific value. We can give value with wildcards, that is with the stars. If let's say we don't want to search the entire text, just want to search a part of it. Okay, so same goes for HLOOKUP. The only difference is that in the case of HLOOKUP, the data will be horizontal, not vertical, and instead of column index number, we have to select row index number, the functionality of which is exactly same with the column index number. So I hope you like this video. If you like this video, please comment, like and subscribe. If you have any query, please feel free to comment on our video. Also, the link to this working file is in the description of the video, so please go there and click on that link, and you will get your file for your working. Thank you very much.